The aardvark is currently classified as least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature due to its relatively stable population and widespread distribution. However, they can face threats such as habitat loss and human conflict in some areas. Aardvarks have made appearances in various cultures and mythologies across Africa. In some cultures, they are associated with spirituality and are believed to have unique powers. Aardvarks are typically grayish-brown in color, which provides them with effective camouflage in their natural habitats. This coloration helps them blend in with the soil and vegetation, making them less visible to potential predators. The color can vary slightly among individuals, but the overall grayish-brown tone remains consistent. They have a robust and stocky body with a large, round abdomen. This body shape is an adaptation for their primarily insectivorous diet and for storing energy. Aardvarks have powerful, sturdy limbs with strong claws that are well suited for digging. Their front limbs are particularly strong, as they use them to break into termite mounds and ant hills. Their most distinctive feature is their elongated, tubular snout, resembling that of a pig. This snout is covered in sensitive whiskers and is used for sniffing out and capturing insects. Aardvarks lack teeth in the front of their mouths, which is a characteristic adaptation for their insect diet. Aardvarks have large, prominent ears that aid in detecting sounds, particularly when foraging for insects. Their eyes are relatively small and have a protective membrane to shield them while digging. They have a bushy tail that adds to their unique appearance. While not directly involved in their primary behaviors like digging or foraging, the tail might serve some communication or balance functions. Aardvarks typically measure around 1 to 1.3 meters in length from the tip of their snout to the base of their tail. They stand approximately 60 to 76 centimeters tall at the shoulder. Adult aardvarks generally weigh between 40 to 65 kilograms. Aardvarks are primarily nocturnal, meaning they are most active during the night. They rest in their burrows during the day to avoid the heat and potential predators. They use their strong claws to break open termite mounds and anthills, and their long, sticky tongue to lap up the insects. Aardvarks can consume large quantities of insects in a single night. Aardvarks are exceptional diggers. They use their powerful front limbs and sharp claws to dig extensive burrows. These burrows serve as shelter from predators, as well as safe places to rest and give birth. Aardvarks often change burrows to avoid predators or find new sources of food. When threatened, aardvarks will typically retreat into their burrows for protection. If cornered, they might use their strong claws and sharp teeth to defend themselves. However, they generally prefer to avoid confrontation. Although not their preferred activity, aardvarks are capable of swimming if necessary. They may use their strong limbs and buoyant body to move through water. Aardvarks can cover relatively large distances in a night while foraging for insects. They use their keen sense of smell to locate insect colonies and may travel several kilometers in a single night. Aardvarks are known to produce grunting sounds, which are often associated with communication between individuals. Aardvarks might hiss as a warning or defensive response when they feel threatened. Similar to hissing, aardvarks can snort as a sign of annoyance or to express their discomfort. A notable behavior is the aardvark's habit of sneezing when disturbed or during certain activities, like excavating burrows. The reason for this behavior isn't entirely clear, but it might help them clear dust or debris from their sensitive snouts. Aardvarks are known to communicate through scent marking as well. They secrete a strong-smelling substance from scent glands near their anus, which they use to mark their territory and communicate with other aardvarks. Aardvarks can make rustling and shuffling sounds as they move through vegetation, dig, or explore their environment. These sounds are not vocalizations but rather the result of their physical activity. Aardvarks feed almost exclusively on ants and termites, specifically those found in termite mounds and ant hills. They have a specialized diet that relies on these small insects. Aardvarks locate their insect prey using their keen sense of smell. They then use their powerful front limbs and sharp claws to dig into the mounds and hills, breaking them open to access the insects within. Once aardvarks have broken into the insect nests, they use their long, sticky tongue to extract the ants and termites. Their tongues can be over a foot long and are covered in a sticky saliva that helps them capture the insects effectively. Aardvarks can consume thousands of ants and termites in a single night, which provides them with the necessary energy to sustain their activities and metabolism. Despite their small size, ants and termites are rich in protein and nutrients, making them an ideal food source for the aardvark's energetic lifestyle. Aardvarks obtain a significant portion of their water intake from the fluids present in the insects they consume. This adaptation helps them survive in arid regions where water sources might be limited. Aardvarks are primarily nocturnal feeders, which means they forage for insects during the night when their prey is most active. They use their excellent sense of smell to locate termite mounds and ant hills to feed on. While ants and termites make up the majority of their diet, aardvarks might also eat other small insects and invertebrates when their preferred prey is scarce. Aardvarks lack teeth in the front of their mouths, which is an adaptation for their insectivorous diet. Their teeth are peg-like and not suitable for chewing tough plant material. The lifespan of an aardvark in the wild is generally around 10 to 15 years. However, this can vary depending on factors such as habitat, predation, disease, and availability of food. In captivity, aardvarks might live slightly longer, with some individuals reaching up to 20 years or more under optimal conditions. Aardvarks do not have a strict breeding season like many other animals. Instead, their breeding can occur throughout the year. However, there might be slight variations in breeding activity in different regions and environments. Aardvarks are mostly solitary animals, and their interactions with other individuals are limited outside of the mating process. They tend to come together primarily for mating purposes. During the breeding season, aardvarks might make specific vocalizations to communicate with potential mates. They also use scent marking to signal their presence and readiness to breed. Males and females might leave scent markings in their territories to attract potential partners. When a female aardvark is in estrus, receptive to mating, she might engage in certain behaviors to attract males. These behaviors can include vocalizations, scent marking, and physical interactions with potential mates. After a successful mating, the female aardvark undergoes a gestation period of around 7 months. A single offspring is typically born, and it is cared for by the mother within the safety of her burrow. The mother provides protection, nourishment, and guidance to her young offspring during its early months. The juvenile aardvark stays close to its mother until it becomes more independent and eventually ventures out on its own. Aardvarks become sexually mature at around 2 years of age. Once the young aardvark is independent enough, it will leave its mother's burrow and establish its own territory, continuing the cycle of a solitary lifestyle and potential breeding in the future. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.